right, Godlings, we're going to talk a little bit about something. Okay, there's one book. Now, if people read books anymore, I don't think they do they? But I'll put it out there. And the book is called, my teeth are getting loose, sorry. The book is called The Four Arguments for the Elimination of Television. I've read it twice. I want to read it again. It's a really good book. Now, if you haven't read it, you might want to read it. If you love your cognitive dissonance, then don't read it. Seriously, right? There's so many people that say, I talk about odd shit, and it kind of goes into some conspiracy theory, but it's not. I can prove it in a few different ways, and people are like, you're a conspiracy theorist, shit like that. And it's funny because I've done the reading, I've done the research, and it's like, some things I'll tell you if I don't specifically know, I don't know, okay? But I will say that I've done my research, okay? But it's funny because I'll tell people, it's like, have you read that book? And you have to. Well, that's not how learning takes place, but okay. It's like I've studied a lot of different cool stuff, right? From religion to spirituality to psychology to math. I have a minor in math. But I didn't get a minor in math by sitting in the corner sucking on my thumb, I didn't learn statistics by sitting in there in front of the teacher and say, I don't need to study. I don't need to read that book. I don't need to come to class. I probably didn't, but you know how well I would have done on the final? Now you think about this, right? But I don't know why people think they know everything without researching anything. You cannot think, no one knows everything anyway. But I remember years ago, I used to think I knew everything. Oh, I thought I knew everything in the world, right? And I still meet some people like that. Mostly they're like meth heads, right? They think they know everything. But anyway, so years ago I thought I knew everything, and then something happened, an epiphany, but I realized that I don't know everything. And then anything else was a complete possibility, for one. But I had to keep an open mind. I had to look at things as a possibility, because if you know everything, then no learning can take place because you already know everything. But if you realize that you don't know anything, then you remain teachable and you find all sorts of neat stuff. But too many people are dependent upon their cognitive dissonance. They don't want that smashed. I don't blame them, but it's just amazing to me how many people think they got everything figured out since they figured out that Santa wasn't real. I was like, yeah, I found out Santa wasn't real years ago, and now I know everything about everything. Okay. But it's funny. It's like this squirrel fiasco I talk about, right? It's a sham. It's a freaking sham. I'm going to tell you, it's a sham. It doesn't make sense, and anything that doesn't make sense isn't true, for one. But I try to tell people that, and they disagree. It's like, and it's like, okay, yeah, no one would ever lie to you. No one in this world would ever lie to you. And absolutely no one in this world would ever lie to you to get sympathy, attention, or money, huh? No one would do that? You're fucking naive to think that doesn't fucking happen. And if you want to keep thinking that, then you're bound for a lifelong of falling for scam after scam after scam after scam. But don't take my word for it. I'm just a dummy. Right? That's what you think. I'd be a dummy. I'll be a dummy in your eyes, and,